Hello, everyone. My name is Alan Ray, and I'm a kindergarten teacher here at Madison Elementary. And this is just a short video to welcome you um, to the new school year, 2021. And we're starting it virtually, which is going to be awesome. And I look forward to meeting all of you, and hopefully you learn a little bit about me and what the school year is going to look like, at least starting out through this slideshow presentation. So here we go. So about me, I am happily married. My wife's name is Megan, and we've been married 6 years. We have a 4-year-old son named Jackson, and I actually tried to get him into kindergarten this year, but his birthday is not till November 26th, so he was a little bit too young. Um, but I just really value education, and his preschool was canceled, so it just didn't work out this year. But I'm going to be teaching him at home when I get done here at school, so that should be interesting because we all know our kids don't want to listen to us if daddy's the teacher. It doesn't work out um, all the time. So I decided to be a teacher a little later in life. I've been teaching for 10 years, and I've taught third grade, I've taught second grade, and I've taught kindergarten. And my happy place is kindergarten. The kids always come in, they're excited to see me. I can be goofy and have fun. And I've been doing that for 6 years. So I'm very excited to start another year. And I'm a Groveport grad. I graduated in the year 2000, went straight to Ohio State. Dropped out, to be honest, and had to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and worked at a few different places and decided, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be a teacher and educate kids and students. And I'm very happy that I did. I went to the Ohio State University and then went straight and got my master's there in early childhood education. And I'm actually in school right now at Grand Canyon University, earning my master's in reading. So I'm one of those people that enjoy school. I a lot of times enjoyed more of the social aspect of it, and I am kind of sad that the kids are going to be missing out on that a little bit, but we're still going to have fun in our Google Meets and all of that. So um, I'm excited. I put a picture of me at the campfire here. This past summer, we had to cancel our trip to Disney, which I'd been saving up for. Me and my wife, we were going to take my son, but we had to cancel that because of COVID-19. So we ended up buying a camper with my parents and doing the camping trips because we can't really be around anybody right now. So I've enjoyed that. I like waking up and cooking breakfast and um, being outside and riding on the golf cart and all those things. So we go to a campsite called Long's Retreat, and it's a lot of fun. So that's just a little bit about me. Now, what are we going to do? That's what I want to try to explain now. And I just want to say we're going to figure all this out together with the online learning, whether it's virtual, blended, whatever it is. And I'm here to help the parents learn, also, of course, help the students learn. And I want you to say, hey, Mr. Ray was a really good teacher, even if we're on virtual online learning the whole year. So I'm here to help you. And we'll talk about how I can do that a little bit later. So this is a schedule that we're going to follow. I know that you guys have gotten a responsible restart guide and have looked through that. And what we've decided to do here at Madison Elementary is do a lot of live teaching. So I'm going to be here every day during the week. Wednesday is our plan day, so a lot of that will be recorded lessons. But if you're able to get your child on during these times, it'll be like they're in school. They'll be sitting at their house, obviously, but they'll be seeing live lessons of me doing read alouds, singing, dancing, being silly, watching stuff on the smartboard, and they'll get to interact with their friends too that will be in their class. And we're going to do all this through Google Meets. So it's going to be interesting, but I really think that we can do it. So if you look at the schedule real quick, at 9 o'clock, they're going to be getting logged on for the day. I'm going to do a phonics lesson live. And then a lot of times what I'll do is I'll record the lesson. And then if they're not able to watch and be there at that time, then I'll have them all record all my lessons. So at the end of the day, they can watch those later. So if they're at daycare or preschool, or well, not preschool because they're in kindergarten, but daycares or things like that, or you're just not able to help them, all those lessons will be recorded. So I don't want you to worry about that. I'm here to be their teacher, And like I said, I have a 4-year-old that doesn't always want to listen to daddy be the teacher. So I totally understand that. I'm going to be here for you and for the kids. So just going down the schedule, we have times for lunch and recess. And we really want them to follow this schedule as much as possible, because I'm hoping and we're optimistic that eventually they will be back in the classroom. So going over some classroom expectations, we're going to be using Google Classroom and ClassDojo. Like I said, we're going to be recording live lessons that hopefully they can be logged in during that time. And then, of course, I'm going to record all my lessons in case they miss one. So Google Classroom is just where all the assignments are going to be posted. And ClassDojo is a communication between the parents and myself. So you can always message me through ClassDojo. And if you haven't heard about that, I'm going to talk about it here in a little bit. But the thing is just with communication, let me know about attendance, whatever's going on. So I do want to explain the attendance process this year and starting out this school year is, if you're not able to get the kids on during the day, they have to do something in the evening. I'm not going to mark them absent from the previous day until the next day. So if I see that they're not logged on at all and not working on their lessons, that I will have to mark them absent. But what you can do is call Mrs. Vodder in the office, because we understand that people get sick or they can't work that day. Just let us know, and you can call her at 833-2011 to let us know about any absences. So going along with the communication, like I said, ClassDojo, that's actually an app that you will download on your phone, and I'll give you access to that when they come and get their Chromebook. So you'll be able to do that app, and you can message me through there. And really, it's like texting me, and I check those all the time. I'll just get it right on my phone, and if I'm not teaching a lesson, I'll get to you as soon as possible. In case you have questions about a lesson or need to tell me something that's going on at home, you can always message me, because that's important. Also, they told us to tell you about final forms. Most of you have filled those out. Everything, the emergency medical form, all that stuff is on final forms now. So it's very important that you continue to check that and make sure we have all your contact information in case I need to get a hold of you. I am going to be making phone calls, whether it's positive phone calls or saying, hey, I didn't see your child logged on at this day, and if you have any questions, things like that. So we just, because I'm not there, I have to make sure that I communicate with you really a lot more than I would if you were sending your kids here. So my email is alan.ray@gocruisers.org, and you can always email me as well. Next, I'd like to go over just a few things. And you're really going to have to just play around with the computer like I've been trying to do. But there's something called Clever, and it's a blue C at the top hand corner, top right-hand corner of the computer screen. And what I did when I had kids in the classroom, I would teach them how to click on that. And what's nice is that saves all of their passwords, and they can get to everything that they need to get to. So they'll get to the Google Classroom. We're going to be using something called Flipgrid and My Bitmoji Classroom, where teachers are really just trying to make this fun and interactive. And these are some of the ways that we can do that. Sorry, there's a recording, so just going to keep going. So I just want to say thanks a bunch. It's going to be a great year, and I'm excited to work with you all. So I appreciate it.